Everyone, thanks for watching this video. Let me talk two interesting factors in PMP, Project Management Professional Certification. When you do the project management, there are a couple of key factors which decides your project success or failure. One of them is called acceptance criteria. The word is pretty clear, acceptance criteria. What are the acceptance criteria all about? The acceptance criteria is nothing but a set of conditions. Set of conditions are set by the customer before accepting the deliverable. That's one interesting factor. The another interesting factor is project exclusions. What all the work outside the boundary of project? These two things decides your project most of the success factors like acceptance criteria and project exclusions. Now, what is acceptance criteria? There is some set of conditions given that when we deliver something to the customer look at that and say, okay, point one, point two, point three, it's all satisfied, then I would accept it. Sometimes you call it as user acceptance testing, UAT. Let me quote an example. I'm going to a Domino's to have a pizza. I'm going to do a takeaway from there. So I'm ordering a margherita pizza with a certain toppings, one or two, three items. And then asking for a brownie chocolate there, right, with certain parameters. When I say certain parameters, and these are going to become a condition now. Now, apart from this, there are certain implicit conditions like it should be warm, it should be, of course, tasty, right? That's why we go to the Domino's. Now, what happened is the Domino's guy made it ready in 20 minutes and called my number, and I'm going there. When I go there, I want to see the conditions like the margherita pizza, it's there, and it has the three toppings which I asked to put there, and there's a brownie chocolate is there. On top of that, I have something more on it. So when I say certain conditions and when I relook at it again, when I'm getting delivered, and it's going to be a cross check. And this cross check is nothing but a acceptance criteria. When somebody don't meet this criteria, the work goes back or we will reject the order, right? So this is a pretty important part. A project manager in a system should understand how the acceptance criteria will help the customer to reach the goal what they want, what they look into, right? If you look at an agile management, this happens for every user story. There will be an acceptance criteria when they deliver it. So acceptance criteria plays a vital role in setting the conditions while the product getting accepted. Let's talk about the second one, the product or project exclusions. Now, what are these exclusions? Exclusions are something which talks about which is out of the boundaries of the project. It's highly possible as a customer, they would like to ask more than what actually to be done. Or sometimes our team itself can come out with some new thought process. Now, this new thought process from the customer or from a team should not derail your project. It means it should not become a scope creep, going out of the boundary, all the way away. Yeah. If you go and watch a certain movies, the movie name would be different. The concept they want to say something different. They will go all the way out. When the movie ends, you don't know what kind of movie you watched. Total scope creep would have happened, right? So the scope, what I'm actually looking into, am I staying within these boundaries? Is there anything jumping out of it? And this will be discussed with the customers consistently to see what all actually will not be part of it. Right away, note down all these things. So in future, when the project move forward, there is a high possibility we will not step into that area which can derail our project, which can become a scope creep. Now, two things. One is acceptance criteria, which says a set of conditions to before the product getting accepted. Project exclusions outside of the project boundaries, which all can be there, which can derail or become a scope creep. When these two things are properly understood, when the requirement gathering is happening, when you discuss with the customer consistently in an iterative way, chances are we stay in the boundary and also we know what makes the customer happy and satisfaction, because the parameter of the project success, it is not only the scope, it is not only the cost, it is not only the timeline or schedule, it is beyond that. It's called customer satisfaction. In this both the segment, we have a close discussion with the customer to understand what actually they're looking into. That makes a project more successful. Thanks for watching this video. We'll catch up more on different explanations. Thank you.